Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Welcome everyone to another episode of CorbinCenter. I'm loving the fact that we can do these CorbinCenters again. But man, you just don't waste any time, do you, Darren? Join us here. You were supposed to go up for commentary, just commentary, but of course you could not get involved. You told me you weren't going to do anything, and I should have assumed that I was wrong. So tell me how it all went down at Destination Pro.
Look, I originally had all the intent of going up and just doing commentary. That sounded like it would be fun. I was originally going to go up and, visit family. One of my parents got COVID, so I couldn't, in good faith, go up and do that. So we went up and we rode up to Thief River. Went the day of, and I was there, and I was looking forward to doing commentary. But the deal is I realized just how much focus they put on, and the moment I came out, I expected a hero's welcome at least. Showing up injured to a show that I can't even wrestle on, and yet I travel 5 hours away to be there, and I didn't feel like it was reciprocated. And the people that I saw them cheer for, like NDS and Cannon and all this stuff, and I'm in this tournament, this tournament that to crown this new champion that I'm not even a part of. It was hard for me to sit back and watch. And then we get to this six-way, and you got guys in here who are already in matches, and there's the people that couldn't make it, that you got people doing double duty, and all of a sudden Riley Jackson, fan favorite NDS, is getting ready to secure a victory. But I'm still a loyal. I might be doing commentary, but I'm still a loyal tag partner first. So I interfered. I did what anyone would do. I pulled the ref. And I'm not going to deny that, but I went right back to doing my commentary job right as soon as I was done. The thing that people should really focus on is the fact that not only was I putting myself at risk getting involved, I mean, doing this motion, pulling, I might not even be cleared to do that, especially a grown man, when I would pull James Durden. And then I ran in the ring, slid in the ring, and luckily Laura was there to catch Riley and chokeslam him. But I went right back to commentary. And I still finished all my obligation. The obligation was to be there for commentary the entire show, and that I did. But then at the end, you have Josh Price come out and talk about, oh, my neck this, and he was the one who initially came up to me and flipped me off. He was the one who made it about me. I was just sitting there on my phone. I wasn't even talking over him on a commentary. So I was just trying to do my thing. He comes up and makes this about him, and here's the deal. I'm up there with my injury. No one seems to care. He's talking about his neck, and he even says it's not even as bad as they once thought. And then he's going to get, in the ring and try and get a hero's welcome for coming back in April. By the way, I'm supposed to, if all things work out, I'm supposed to be on the show in April as well. But no one cares about that. No one asked about my condition about that. So when Price got in the ring and decided to start talking, the biggest thing is Price represents Thief River Falls, I represent Detroit Lakes. Ryan Cruz even won the Destination Pro Championship, and while we're not on the same page, Detroit Lakes represents Detroit Lakes. But if he's going to try and steal my thunder, Josh Price, I did what anyone would do, and I Pillmanized his neck. And the thing is Price was going to come back too soon. That's a point. I helped him take the moment. His family should be thanking me. The people should be thanking for me. Because if he would have tried to come back in April, it would have been too soon and he could have risked major injury. Whereas I will be ready to go at 100% and I'll be back in the ring.
See, I knew it. I knew you couldn't get involved, but there was a little bit of another surprise when you got there. Tell everybody about this. You sent me a photo, but tell us about the hotel, the Cedar Lodge.
I've seen some hotels in my life, but let's cut to the chase here. So the deal with this hotel is that there were rooms for us, but when it was described as, sorry, I got you a bad hotel, and you may or may not get lice, this is true. This is how this was described to us. But every room had a key code, and I cannot tell you to this day if those key codes are changed. So I don't know if any drug transactions or any shady shit that's gone down, if any of that, those key codes are still the same. If I went back there and that was my drug den, I could still plug in the same code. Do they change it after every time? By the looks of it, no. And the amount of people that were supposed to fit, most rooms had one room, maybe a couch, and some had one room and a chair. And you're supposed to fit 3 people technically in these. Now, again, on paper, we've definitely crammed. I've done where we've crammed 10 people into a hotel. Like every pro wrestler has a story about that. But we decided that this was not going to happen tonight. And we, as a car, decided that we were heading back. So we didn't stay there because, normally I wouldn't even want to stay in Thief River Falls for longer than I have to. But I got to hand it. Even though I tried to accost him, the pinfall, or pulled him earlier, he had every right to be mad. Referee James Durden drove all the way back from Thief River all the way back to the city. Got to hand it to him. Pretty impressive. And, normally I'm so used to driving, I'm used to doing that night drive. Normally I'd just go right back to Detroit Lakes, but ultimately, this worked out for the best. And other cars seemed to come back too. So we weren't the only ones who felt a little sketched out. But that's some of the fun part about being on the road. You get to really experience this, and boy, do I miss it when I'm hurt. I miss getting to travel. So it was kind of a fun experience. I can't deny that. So, yeah, but back we went right after that. So that was my stay in Thief River
Well,
Falls.
look, I'm glad. Everyone should be glad that you are getting this close to being back in the ring, even though the first thing you do when you're basically cleared is you just run amok in an entire city and try and start a riot and make a guy's family cry. That's what you did. So stay tuned, because I'm hoping, well, first of all, have a happy holidays, but I'm also hoping that we have very more CorbinCenters coming up in 2023.